We're back with another bug of the month, and Andrina's got a fun game for us, so I'll let you take it.
All right. We are playing Tick Truths today. You will have the option to answer true or false to a few questions that we have about ticks.
Okay, so you're telling me there's a lot of unknowns about ticks out there.
There are a lot of misconceptions about this group of animals. Yes.
Okay, so nobody really likes them. Yep, let's do this.
Okay, yes. Nobody likes them, so it's good to know what's real and what's not.
Absolutely.
Okay, so number one, Casey. The fact is ticks can fly, like a fly. Mm-hmm. Ticks can fly.
I don't see any wings on there, so I'm going to say false on that one.
False. All right. Very good. And number two.
Ticks can jump.
True or false, ticks can jump like a grasshopper.
Again, going to say false.
Right. Look at their legs.
Yeah.
There. There's no jumping legs there.
Okay.
So that's good. Excellent. All right, they're getting harder.
I know.
Number three, ticks live in trees.
I'm going to say, I know this is false, although I still feel like it could be true. Yeah, so false is my final answer.
Excellent. It is a common myth that ticks can actually climb trees, mm-hmm. and then they fall out of the trees on you. That is not true. They can crawl up grass, mm-hmm. but that's at the level where they want to be to hook on to a meal that's coming by.
Okay.
There's no meals in the trees for them. So very good.
So animals are different things that walk through the grass and they grab hold of them.
Yep.
So that's why they are often on your pant legs, and you should roll up your socks over your pants. Is that?
And they have heat sensors in the ends of their feet. Okay. And they just stand there like this, waiting. And then as soon as something hot comes along, they just set their hooks and go for a ride.
Okay. All right. Last but not least.
Yes. And this one, very important. You're going to hear a lot about this one. True or false? Ticks die in the winter.
Well, I've always heard that.
Like ticks die in the winter.
Yeah, that if we get a good heavy freeze, it's like, okay, the ticks won't be as bad this year.
It's going to be better. So it must be true.
It must be.
And it's not. It's not. False.
Okay.
Now, animals of all kinds can be affected in their behavior with cold weather or hot weather. And when it's very cold, cold-blooded animals don't move around quite as much. So you're not going to maybe encounter as many. But ticks are alive all year round. In fact, ticks can go without feeding for 3 years, summer, winter, the whole thing, for 3 years without a bite of food.
Wow, okay.
3 whole years.
So will they, I mean, you know Oklahoma weather, it can be, in the wintertime, it can be cold, it can be hot the next day. Yeah. Will they kind of wake back up?
Yeah.
That quickly back and forth? Yeah. Or will they stay dormant throughout the winter months?
No, they're actually at the bottom where the soil meets the blades of grass. Okay. And that area gets much warmer and stays much warmer. So when it seems cold in the air, it's much warmer down at the soil level, and they're just below the soil, so they're out of the wind and that sort of thing. So yeah, they're really easy at going in and out of diapause, where they turn off their metabolism. Okay. They can go in and out really fast.
Okay, so is there anything good about ticks? Because you are the person who loves insects. Is there anything good about ticks?
Well, for one, ticks are not an insect. Okay. Ticks are arachnids, like a spider. Okay. They have 8 legs. Insects have 6 legs.
Okay, so not an insect. But is there anything good about ticks still?
Ticks are part of the food chain. And so there are animals that specifically feed on ticks, both in the winter and in the summer, specifically birds, and reptiles are another one that really prefer juicy, yummy ticks.
Okay.
Like a mosquito is food for fish and dragonflies and birds and a ton of other things. We don't like them, but they do have a purpose out in nature.
Okay, well, we just need to get some more of those predators for the ticks then, right?
Wear your bug spray.
Okay, and one last question. Do you know how fast they travel? Because I feel like they can get up you pretty quickly.
They're incredibly mobile, yeah. Very fast,
yes.
And that's why you want to tuck your top of your jeans into your socks.
Okay.
Because they'll just keep running up whatever they find, and you want it to be the outside of your pants, not the inside of your pants. Because as soon as they encounter something that they can push, they'll have their mouth parts in you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much
You
for
bet.
this. We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.